Stop playing Pokemon Go for 2 seconds and watch this video. Pokemon Go is hurting people. And yes, there's a side of us that says, oh my goodness, this is a game, a video game that encourages people to leave their house. Well, before you celebrate it too much, Pokemon Go, the game with augmented reality where you have to go track down Pokemons in the real world, is hurting people. 2 main ways. First, some people are so focused on their phones, like this Redditor who said, not even 30 minutes after the release last night, I slipped and fell down a ditch. Fractured the 5th metatarsal bone in my foot, 6 to 8 weeks of recovery. I told all the doctors I was walking my dog. Lol. Watch where you're going, folks. Pokemon put me in the ER last night. The list goes on. The other thing that's happening is there has been someone has been arrested for taking advantage of the beacon option and geotagging to basically alert a lot of folks that there's a Pokemon lurking somewhere in like a dark back alley, and then waiting till they show up and arm robbing them.
Jesus.
So that's happening. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Pokemon, no.
Reality is dangerous enough.
Don't be an electrode. Look.
Injuries, collect them all.
Yeah.
That's good.
Pokemon Go makes me very happy, like the idea of it. But
I was supposed to
so does
download
these
it
stories.
today. I haven't played yet. I gather you guys have been playing.
I played it, yeah.
Okay, I'm supposed to download it today. My roommate is very keen on this being like a bonding activity that we do together, wandering around Melrose, playing Pokemon Go. But I have to pause a little bit because these stories scared the shit out of me. And it's absolutely going to be on Criminal Minds where it's like, a game the kids are playing, but there's a serial killer behind the alley.
That situation I understand. I thought you meant about the whole falling down because
No, the serial killer.
Go drive. If you're walking through New York and you happen to be one of the rare people that puts their phone in their pocket, you will see that the same thing has been happening for years. Now this new fun game is emerging, right? So everyone's like, oh, Pokemon Go injured me. Instagram's injured people. Snapchat undoubtedly has killed people because they're trying to get the best Snapchat. People will just be idiots no matter what. Like, you just need to look.
But maybe I don't understand how it works, but who's the idiot who's putting Pokemons in the middle of the street? Like, put them in a park. Aren't they programming where they are?
I have no idea.
I don't know how it works.
Seems like
I also am concerned about location sharing too. I need to know the ins and outs of this game because I am convinced, given my fascination with serial killers, that like it's just a matter of time. The irony is going to be like Grace was killed by a serial killer, and in a weird way, I would like it.
You're so weird.
You have no idea.
But what I'm saying is that like I feel like giving out my location will just make it easier for them. And I know that I probably will be killed by a serial killer. I just know that. But I want it to. I don't want it to be
Great to
easy.
be optimistic.
Really
But I don't want it to be easy for them to find me. And I feel like this gives out my location, gives them easy access to whatnot.
Why do I love that they're getting hurt?
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Why do I love that?
I don't
They're
know.
going to get
Brett.
hurt either way. That's my thought on it.
Yeah,
They-
those
they'll
people-
They'll get hurt doing Snapchat. What I do love...
Did you love the couple? Because I sort of have some love for them. A few months ago, top of a mountain, I believe this is Austria or somewhere, where they were, taking a nice selfie at this beautiful cliff, and as they, framed the selfie, they both fell off the mountain to their death. I mean,
What?
Yeah.
No, they
did
didn't.
you not hear about this? Yeah, it was the selfie. Yeah, I mean, it's like
never
that.
heard of it, but
I mean, is that the type of love you're talking about?
I don't want anyone to die. There is but I want them to get like a little hurt. I'm not.
Like a really bad sprain.
I
crash
like
back
that
to
the girl
reality.
fell in the ditch. I don't like that she's going to be in a cast for 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
I do like some kind of real world punishment for one's stupidity.
Right.
But there was also another story where the girl was kind of finding the Pokemon, and she like looked to the side and was like, "Oh, there's a dead body."
Oh, yes. People are finding crazy things.
But
I've
I'm
seen
gonna keep going back and find the Pokemon
Pokemon.
here, and then I'll alert folks that there's a dead body.
Oh,
I mean,
it's giving me chills.
I like the fact that it's getting people to go outside to play some sort of game, right? If it might hurt themselves, but what's even better, have you seen like the theories that people actually believe that Pokemon, like the rarest Pokemon, are being hidden in the hardest locations? So there's this tweet that's like, I'm just waiting for the guy to break into Area 51 and be like, "Where's fucking Mewtwo?" You're like, "You're in here." And I was like, people are taking it a little far, but I mean, as I mentioned, people are always going to get hurt whether they're doing this or they're doing something else with
Well,
their
I think
phone.
this is just a precursor to an entire century or centuries of augmented reality creating problems in people's lives.
Yeah.
Because I just think that the more opportunities we will now have to, kind of project a new reality onto our own reality. I mean, if you've just seen these amazing goggles, I think it's still only at JPL where they use them, where you can actually walk around Mars, by just putting on these glasses. But you're in their boardroom, and you could run into a low coffee table as you're thinking you're walking,
exactly.
Down this great Martian terrain. So there's reality doesn't necessarily have the same landscape as the augmented reality that you're projecting onto it. So I feel like, parks are nice, or like deserts
Padded rooms,
were probably
yeah,
be
just
good
run
things.
into it when
Yeah, I
you're
mean, like why are we doing this on Melrose? Like I don't understand.
So good.
It was his suggestion.
There's going to be something,
He's like, Grace, we're gonna
yeah.
have so much fun doing this. And then I saw that we're doing the story, and I was like, Jay, we need to think this through.
Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
That's a good place to
Yes,
do this.
Joshua Tree would be amazing. Joshua Tree
then
is
we
amazing.
could all wander
for-
around and
They're
bump,
already seeing
bump
Pokemon
into
at
each
Joshua
other.
I was gonna be
They
like,
don't
I was
need
like,
the game.
Joshua Tree
Yeah,
is
well,
great
Joshua
for.
Tree, I'll
You
see
can-
everything.
I've already done augmented reality at Joshua Tree in my own way.
Right,
I don't
yes.
think I need to do that.
So good. So, short of doing mushrooms, are you guys going to enjoy augmented reality, preferably just in Pokemon Go in a very safe location? Give us your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.